Oh, you ready to shoot?
Hey everybody, welcome back to Gilly's Guns. So on my video on the Mini-14, I got a comment from somebody about, you know, AR can't do what the Mini-14 can do, basically. And well, I thought I'd just come out and see. So I brought out my Mini-14 Ranch rifle. This is very early 90s version, and you know, these have an 18-inch 18 and 3/8 I think actually inch long barrel with 1 7 twist rifling. And I brought out a really budget AR. This is a Anderson lower that has a Palmetto State Armory upper on top of it, and it is a 16-inch stainless 1 7 twist barrel, lightweight barrel. It's the closest profile as I could get in an AR to match this Mini-14, and I want to see how it does. We're only going to shoot one 5-shot group because that's all the factory ammunition I have in a heavy bullet. So I'm just going to do one 5-shot group and compare them, but I'm going to warm the rifles up just shooting a little bit of practice, just some plates, and I do have a couple of milk jugs hanging up down there, so I'll go ahead and shoot a milk jug with these. But anyway, I just want to see, after the barrels are hot, if there's any difference between a completely free-floated AR barrel and the Mini-14 barrel. You know, the gas piston and everything on the Mini-14 is said to cause harmonics in the barrel that decrease accuracy. And well, they're both about the same, so let's give them a try. Well, if you like this sort of thing, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all the help. We're shooting at 100 yards. I'm going to go ahead and put a few of these on paper up there. Left target, bottom left corner. All right. Now I got a little heat in the barrel. I'm going to shoot one group on the target to the right, and I'm going to go on the paper to the right. It'll be the bottom left corner. Alright, now we'll do the same with the AR. And fair to mention, these are both 12 power scopes. This is a Vortex, that's a Bushnell. have to say that this is a very cheap Vortex, and I don't think it has any advantage over that Bushnell. So I think it's a fair comparison. I'm going to have to adjust the scope. Shoot that little water jug. It's got holes in it. Put a couple on paper. I'm going to go the top left target on the left sheet of paper. Yeah, got a few on there. All right, now we'll roll into our 5 on the right sheet, and we'll shoot for a group here. I'm going to go for the dead center target. All right, well, proof's in the pudding. Let's go down and see what we got. I do have a few extra here. I might as well. I want to shoot that big jug with the Mini-14. Tell you what, for cool factor, you can't beat the Mini-14. I hit a golf ball left of the jug there. Nope. But these rifles are sweet. Alright, let's go check out the groups. See which one shot better. Back here at the target. These were the Mini-14 shots. There's 5, and those are 1-inch squares, so we've got about a 2-inch group. And these are the 5 out of the AR. We got about a 2.5, probably 2 3/4 inch group. So have to say that the Mini did better with heat in the barrel than that AR did. Over on this other target, these were our kind of random early shots. These are 62 grain reloads. About a 3-inch group for the Mini, and about a 2-inch group for the AR. So I think if you had a load that worked, that each one of them liked, you know, they would both shoot about the same with that same lightweight profile barrel. All right, there you have my review on an affordable AR compared to the Mini, and you can't go wrong with either one. It's kind of up to you which one you prefer, but most people like the Mini because it's cool. It's a really neat old style rifle. However, you know, there's more ARs in the world than there are Minis, and you know, yeah, they're both cool. I'm not going to say one's better than the other. Obviously, these two are about the same. So the AR does weigh 1.5 pounds less as I have them configured. So that's something to take into consideration. I mean, you can carry an extra 30 round loaded magazine and have the same weight of outfit. So you know, that's pretty appealing. It is Christmas, so I hope everybody has a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I'll see you sometime in 2025. Until next time, I hope you get to get out on the range and do some shooting of your own. And I'll see you on the next video.